Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Yeah, celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Tune in on Peachy Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Come join us on Peachy Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Join us on Peachy Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, my babies? This is the missus with the kisses. Mwah. So how is everybody? Now, it seems like it's doing a lot of lagging to me. It really is. So y'all know how we do this anyways. We always got to make sure that we run it back one more time. But this time, I'm going to play this one. Here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Yeah, celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Tune in on Peachy Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Come join us on Peachy Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Join us on Peachy Tyme. Peachy Tyme. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what's going on. It seems like the internet want to act a little crazy. It could be the weather. Who knows? But we do. I have a great show for you guys tonight. It is unfortunate, but Miss Antoinette was not able to be on the show. But she would definitely be back. She give all her love, all her hugs, and her kisses. But she would definitely be back to do a show with me. But we do have my cousin, my fam, Mr. Wayman Wright, and I have on there Johnny Wright because his name is Johnny. But family, friends, we all call him Wayman. So I would love to introduce him up. I love my cousin, and he is from Chicago. And he gonna come on and, have a little talk with us. Because we all know that we follow the Chicago shit, okay? And we got some more Chicago stuff tonight. Because the 4th of July, it just passed the weekend. And they said that that's the deadliest weekend out of every year. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce up Mr. Wayman. And he going to kick it with us. Hopefully he'll be able to stay the whole show. I'm not sure. But here we go.
What up, cuz?
Hey!
How you doing?
What's going on?
What's going on, baby girl?
Not much. So how are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so glad that you came and joined me for tonight. I really appreciate it.
Well, I just thank you for having me on your show.
Yes. Anytime you want to come and just talk shit. Hey.
Now you know I can talk some shit now.
Yes, this is the place. Hey, Nikki. What's going on? Hey, Jolene. Hey, Jolene said, hey, both my cousins on tonight.
Yeah, Jolene said, Jolene, school skitty. I don't know what that means, but you went to college and all that. Thank you. I hope you're part of one of the fraternity or frats, whatever. I love you, baby girl.
And I'm sure she loves you too, even though you just said all that. She said, don't even worry about it. She gonna get your ass beat. Now, anybody, you know how we do this. Anybody that would like to come and join the panel tonight, feel free to do so. I am going to put it in the chat on Facebook right now. I have to reload. But I'm so glad everybody came out here tonight, to kick it. So hold on, it's gonna be a little loud probably. Let me see. No, it ain't. Okay. I'm pasting it in there right now. I always have to wait until the show starts in order to paste it in there. So there it is. All y'all have to do is just click on it and you will pop up at the bottom of the screen. You won't pop up at the top of the screen. If you want to use your avatar, feel free to use your avatar. It's okay. It's cool. So, wait a minute. You're not using your avatar tonight.
Huh?
I said, you're not using your avatar tonight.
No, I'm good.
You said you can go all the way in.
Man, look, I feel so good right now. I'm scared how I'm gonna wake up in the morning.
You're gonna wake up just fine. Just make sure you take a Tylenol or Advil and some water.
I know that right.
You'll be fine.
look, some stand back or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we always show talent at the beginning of the show all the time. So we're playing a video, you guys, tonight. We're gonna play a video. This video is by Scooby-Loo. Now we did play one of his other videos, the latest video that he had. We played that one, but I like this song, so I decided to play this for tonight. And here we go. So wait a minute, I'll mute you so you don't have to do anything at all. I got you, cuz I got you.
She's much more than a rider. Most will say she's a fool while she all stay. She loves when I am beside her. She brings the woman to the yard and watch me play. She rubs my back when I'm inside her. I'm not talking her, I'm talking about the other girl. Woo, 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 woo. I know it's strange, the range, and that's what they call it. But I'm sipping on the juice like I'm the alcoholic. She took me to the top and now I'm falling. I thought I was the man, but now she got me open. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Oh, woo, 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 woo.
I be in the zone, in the mood, all you got me bagging all the girls, and I bring them to you. Now I'm in the zone, I can feel it in my body. Getting more girls, do it for Scooby-Doo. I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it. It's a game, so I'm playing right along. I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it. It's a game, so I'm playing right along. So
if we got charged with the murder, she would say she had the AK a la spray. When I am beside her, she brings the woman to the yard and watch me play. She rubs my back when I'm inside her. I'm not talking her, I'm talking about the other girl. Woo, 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 woo. Sometimes you ask for what you ask on your gated Dallas man, carry ratchet with no feelings. Them buck up in everyone with great dealings. The happy them me of a natural healing. Got my feet up on the ceiling, what's this feeling? Oh, woo, 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 woo. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Nah. Oh, woo, 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 woo.
I be in the zone, in the
All right. It's doing a lot of skipping tonight. I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't know.
Woo, woo.
Yes, he's a reggae artist, independent artist.
Okay.
And I interviewed him. Um
Oh, really?
Yep, I interviewed him at Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio, baby. I represent everywhere I
Yeah.
go.
That's right. That's right. Woo, 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 woo.
Yes, but yep, he came. He did an interview. We was lit. Oh my gosh, it was everything. We had so much fun during that interview. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was
If
up
y'all
right there,
enjoy,
dog.
y'all can check it out. It's on YouTube. Check it out on YouTube, or you can check it out on Facebook. It is still there. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. So we finna go ahead and get into everything tonight. I don't know what's going on with the reception and everything over here, but hopefully we could get through these clips. And Wayman, a lot of people
Yeah.
probably want to know, why are you here? Why do we have Wayman on the show? So I would like to say that, first of all my family and friends are always welcome to be on the show, no matter what. But at the same time, I focus a lot on Chicago news when I do Peachy news, and not every Wednesday is about Chicago, but a lot of shows is about Chicago when it comes down to Peachy news. So I knew that you used to live in Chicago growing up. So I reached out to you and asked you if you would like to be on my show so that you can discuss some of the things that you went through, in Chicago. Whatever you want to tell, whatever you don't want to tell. And that's how you ended up on the damn show. And everything
Okay.
is explicit language tonight, as always. Everything is allegedly, as always. But hey, these clips and my cousin and me talking, 9 times out of 10 is not allegedly. But these clips could be, they could be more
It's always,
alleged than
it's
us.
always, hey, look, it's always a legend, baby.
Okay, well, it's always allegedly.
It's always a legend.
Allegedly. So before we get started, do you want to tell them a little bit about yourself before we play the first clip?
I ain't gonna say too much besides that. I'm born in Chicago. Um, Spent most of my adulthood and half my teenage years in Gary, Indiana. So I can only give you my perspective because I didn't grow up as an adult in Chicago, but I can tell you about my experience. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can do.
Exactly. Now, a lot of the things that we talk about is the gun violence on this show. We talk about the shootings because there's too many shootings that's happening in a weekend, just in a weekend's time. And that's the type of stuff that I cover. I don't too much pinpoint certain things. I cover what didn't happen over the weekend, you know. And
Yeah.
the reason why I started doing that, because I noticed that in Chicago over one weekend, they had like almost 80, I think it was like 80 shootings
Yeah.
and then
The
60
news,
shootings.
the news said 99, then it said 100.
Yeah, this weekend, 4th of July weekend, it was 106.
Oh, it went to
It went
106
up
now.
it went up to 106.
Damn.
Yes, it went up to 106 by the end of the weekend.
Wow.
So, and that was shootings. That was shootings. So it still was quite a bit that was murdered just as well, of course.
Yeah. I mean, the number was, I don't know what the number was. It was like 18, so I don't know what it is now.
And a lot of my Peachies and Mr. Peaches know I don't like Mayor Lightfoot. And I don't like Superintendent David Brown because I feel like for them to be, both of them to be black in such a high position in their careers, they should be able to help stop something, do something that's something more. I don't know what the answer is, but I would expect them to know the answer and not act like there's nothing that they can do. I mean, and they're not saying there's nothing that they can do. They're saying that the numbers are decreasing. They have recovered over 5,000 guns, which I feel like that's crazy to me. Over 5,000 guns that they have recovered, and all these people still getting shot and killed. So it's like it's a lot to it. And then he finally comes out, superintendent. He finally comes out today and says everybody is so upset with them, with him and Mayor Lightfoot, but they can arrest all day long. The court is the one that's letting these murder offenders back out again into these streets.
Yeah.
And go back and do it all over again.
Yeah.
So it's like he's saying it's not really their fault. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, all day, every day. But you got to remember, right, that when you live in a big city like Chicago, right, you have so many crimes going on, right? Like marijuana and cocaine and or whatever, murders, right? So it's like the jails are overcrowded. First and foremost, they're
Okay.
not talking about that, right? So the bigger the city, the lax the laws. Like if I lived in El Park, Indiana, right,
Mm-hmm.
and I shot somebody and killed him, right, or I ain't getting out on bail. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? But when you're dealing with cities like Chicago, Atlanta, uh, uh, um, Houston, Texas, or other big cities, right, that populates a lot of African Americans or brown and black people, right along with white folks, the laws have to be a little bit more lax.
Because everybody will be in jail.
Yeah, because everybody be in jail.
Wow. Okay, Erica got something to say. Hey, mama. My mama says she watching. Hey, mom. Hey, my babies. Because if she's watching, y'all watch it too. But Erica said, this is our cousin Erica. She said, my boyfriend, who is from Chicago and still have friends and family still who's in Chicago, you can get a gun like you buying candy.
And that's real talk.
But stuff like this been going on. It's just like I said earlier, we have the cameras, phones now. We have the social media now, where it's being brought to the forefront for us to see it. But this ain't nothing new.
No, it's not, because when I was growing up, right, I could go get a gun for $35, $40, $50, right? But now, if I want something like real powerful, I'm gonna pay about $1,200 for it.
Wow.
I mean, a regular 9mm costs about, depending on, let me stop, depending on where you live. I ain't gonna say all that, but I'm just saying.
Yes, we
Gun,
finna
yeah,
go into this
yeah,
video.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we finna
Guns are more accessible now. Let's
do.
just say that.
We'll say that. And I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So we finna go into this video. I'm gonna stop this video probably a little halfway. And then me and Wayman is gonna give our commentary on it. So here we go. Let me mute you, Wayman, and myself.
Is it more apparent than in our Democrat-run far-left cities? For example, out in California, homicides jumped 31% last year. In San Francisco, Francisco, a new survey finds that the city is on track to lose nearly half its residents in the years to come. And in Minneapolis, get this, a judge has ordered the city to hire more police officers after a ruling in favor of a group that sued the city council over surging crime. And perhaps the most tragic of all is in Chicago, where weekend after weekend, dozens upon dozens are shot. Over 1,500 so far this year. But failed Mayor Lori Lightfoot, she's still refusing to take any responsibility for her far left failings and is blaming it all on, get this, racism and sexism.
Mayor, in recent months, there have been questions raised about your temperament and your reaction to criticism. Tribune editorial used the term irascible. How much of this do you think might have to do with the fact that you're a woman, and specifically a Black woman?
About 99% of it. Women and people of color are always held to a different standard. I understand that. I've known that my whole life.
Shameful. That's absolutely shameful. So ask yourself, how is it the same people who claim to care about lives in our urban areas are the same ones fueling policies that make the quality of life worse and worse? Defunding police, never-ending attacks on law enforcement, far-left socialism, government dependency, all while taking no responsibility for the human suffering and the human toll, the loss of life, and the loss of human dignity taking place on their watch month after month, week after week, and day after day. Quite frankly, it is disgraceful. The Democratic Party, the far-left Washington machine, and their allies in the media, they are leaving these communities behind. How often do you hear the names of the victims of shootings in those cities? Why aren't there protests for those lives? And why aren't there massive fundraising campaigns for those families? Because it's Democrats. They really don't care at all. They
Well.
Boy, that was deep right there, wasn't it? Man, that was deep right there.
She said, allegedly, she said, all y'all Black folks going out there, vote for Democrats. They got us standing out there in line, waiting in line forever. And they don't give a damn about us. And they know this. They know this. There's something that they could be doing and they're choosing not to. That's what she's saying. I'm just saying what she's saying. Wait a minute, what you think she's saying? What you think she's saying?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, right? Basically, what Mayor Lightfoot is doing is saying, I'm gonna be your mayor. I'm gonna give you a little bit of what you want, but I'm gonna get all your bread. So whatever else you care about, I don't care about none of that, except for when it's time to be reelected. I got all your concerns on my hands. I'll be whoever you want me to be. Remember that street right there? Yeah, I put concrete on that. Remember this right here? I did this. Remember that? I did this. But you ain't talking about the real issues about in Chicago. So what she doing is she just in there to get paid.
Yes, I agree. Mama, are you saying she is a white lie? I think you're saying she is a white lie. But that's what she's saying. And don't worry, it's some Black folks that's finna come up too. So here we go. Hold on. Watch this, y'all.
They love having the issue. They love stoking the division. They love raising the money, but they never actually want to find a solution. And the worst part, it's all by design because they are frauds. They're grifters, and they couldn't be less interested in delivering real results for poor and working Americans all across the country. Now, joining me for a reaction, civil rights attorney Leo Terrell and outnumbered co-host Emily Campagno. This has to be, Emily, one of the more shocking things. I want women to be in office. I want all kinds of people to have, experience in governing cities. And this is what tribal politics does. Then destroying a city, and then she blames racism and sexism. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with you, and it's also disingenuous. She campaigned over 2 years ago on diminishing the, quote, unyielding violence in the communities of Chicago. She knew exactly what she was getting into, only to see it spike by 50% her second year, the homicides. And then, for example, after Memorial Day weekend last month, when there were 49 shootings and homicides, she came out and said this is a bloodbath and it's unacceptable. Only now, in the face of criticism, rightly so, and the public outcry, she calls it all of a sudden racist and sexist, when she herself came out from the beginning to say she would do something about it. We all know from her internal emails that she's some type of maniac running the office too. So it's also disingenuous for her to say that criticism of how she runs this toxic office is anything less than everything flowing from her. But she is letting down the community, to your point, Tammy, and to the loss of lives of, for example, this past weekend, a 1-month-old.
It's heartbreaking, and it is horrific. Leo, we've got a dynamic here where we claim and we know
they on her neck, y'all. They is on her neck. They don't like her. I don't like her. They is on her neck. So Wayman fell off. He gonna come back up. But I feel like there's something that can be done. Now, I did ask Wayman, did he feel like it was something that Mayor Lightfoot, do he think it's something that Mayor Lightfoot and also Superintendent David Brown can do? I asked him that, to get all of this under control. He told me no. He told me no. He said there's nothing that they can do at all. He said because things has gotten even worse. So if things has gotten even worse, then it's probably not nothing that they can do. So let me go ahead and I'm you back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I told them that I asked you, was there anything that they can do? Did you feel like there was anything that they can do to get all this under control?
Well, I mean, basically, man, you know what? When you grow up in a neighborhood like we grew up in, right? You have generations upon generations, right?
Mm-hmm.
That it's always, I'm gonna get you, you gonna get me. I'm gonna get you, you gonna get me. I'm gonna get you, you gonna get me.
Retaliation.
Yeah. So you just can't say, let's stop killing right now, because my cousin just got shot last week by, whatever gang. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now you want to stop. Now you want to stop. I mean, you just can't do it like that. You just can't.
Exactly. I understand.
Yeah.
So we finna get into another clip. I have Fred put this on the website so that you guys can go back and see the rest of it. So let me start sharing the screen, and then we're gonna get into the next clip. And this next clip, this shows some of the violence that's going on down there. Y'all know I like to bring receipts. I like to bring stuff. Y'all know how I do. They know how I do. So we're gonna play this. And I'm gonna mute ourselves.
I know we've been talking about violence here in Chicago, but it's ringing out in a number of cities across the U.S. as people gather to celebrate the 4th of July weekend.
Fox News correspondent Kevin Cork has more now from Washington.
It was a deadly weekend as Americans gathered to celebrate the 4th of July. At least 100 people were shot in a number of cities across the U.S. In Chicago alone, there were more than 85 shootings in total, resulting in the deaths of at least 14 people. Among those who were shot were 2 Chicago police officers. One was struck in the foot while the other was struck in the thigh. Community activists in the Windy City say they are frustrated with the immense number of shootings.
When are we really going to say enough? We need help on all ends, all levels.
Meanwhile, in New York City, 26 people were shot from midnight Friday through Sunday evening. This comes as the city reports a massive uptick in shootings. The NYPD says they've seen a 48% increase in gunshot victims compared with the same time last year. And smaller cities weren't spared from the violence. In Toledo, Ohio, one person is dead and 11 others were wounded after gunfire erupted during a 4th of July block party. There's no word on a motive for the shooting, and no suspects have been taken into custody. Some are now saying the rise in violence nationwide is due to individuals not supporting law enforcement across the country.
Put the blame squarely in the hands of the people committing crime, and not make cops the bad guy who are there confronting these violent people.
The Biden administration last week pledged to offer funds to cities across the country to hire more police officers and to help to crack down on illegal firearms dealers. In Washington, I'm Kevin Cork, Fox News.
You know, he getting Superintendent David Brown getting a little upset. He's becoming a little feisty, y'all, a little feisty. Because he wants us to realize and understand. And I'm starting to get it now. Yes, they can arrest these people. But why is the judge and the courts letting these folks right on out? Why is they giving murder people a bond? Depending on the situation. Depending on the situation. I don't know. I don't know. What you feel about that, Wayman?
I mean, like I said, you know, I mean, the bigger the city, right? The more lax they are with the laws. I mean, like, if you live down here where I live at, right? And I get caught with an ounce of marijuana, I'm going straight to jail. But if I'm in Atlanta, downtown on Peachy Street, and you catch it with an ounce of marijuana, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna give me a ticket, take my weed, and then say, go on about your business. We see you in court. So when you live in bigger cities, the laws are more laxed. You understand what I'm saying? It don't mean that he or she should not be in there, but it's so much of that shit, there's so many of them cases that you gotta let somebody go, because your jail gonna be or sheriff's department is gonna be overlapped. I mean, it's like a refugee camp. What you gonna do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not that they're not trying to keep people in jail. It's just that the city is so big and there's so many of the same crimes in that city, in that neighborhood, in that county, that shit, they gotta let somebody go.
Because they ain't trying to make it no bigger either. They ain't
they could.
Make it comfortable for them. So
they could, but you got folks put money in their pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the mayor.
Well, let's go into this last Chicago clip, and I got an update for y'all after this. Here we go.
Night, police started arresting young people as this huge group began taking over the streets, setting off fireworks, and even dancing on top of squad cars.
It was quite the scene out there, that is for sure. Elizabeth Matthews is live with the push to contain the crowds. Elizabeth?
Anthony and Tia, some of the chaos happened right here behind me near Wabash and Washington. Police tell us that over 100 people were out here flooding the streets and sidewalks. 2 officers were actually injured downtown in the Loop. Take a look at some of this video. A police spokesperson tells me that 61 people were arrested last night, most of them young adults and some minors, arrested for things like battery, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest. There are reports that the gatherings started as early as 6:30 Sunday night, and people were shooting off fireworks around that time. Police tell us those in the crowd were shooting bottle rockets at officers, jumping on police squad cars, and resisting orders to disperse. One officer was injured when he was hit with a bottle rocket near the ear. Another suffered an ankle injury during a scuffle with an offender.
I think it's a tough situation because I understand the need for for the police to be a little easier on certain people, and I also understand their standpoint. So I think a lot of these kids just don't know what to do, and they need some hope.
CPD's holiday weekend safety plans will be in place throughout tonight, meaning there will be, quote, adequate staffing throughout the city of Chicago. Live in the Loop.
Now, have every Wednesday when I show something about Chicago, they always having a gathering. Somebody that came out the alleys, somebody that came from somewhere and started shooting. But it's always them having a gathering. Why is all them folks out there like this? Like, why? You know that somebody can get the shooting at any given moment. What makes you think they ain't finna get the shooting right now tonight? Like, why? I can't hear you. Oh, shit, you on mute. Hold on. I'm sorry, wait a minute, I had you on mute. I'm sorry. But you see what I'm saying?
Janelle, I mean, everybody be thinking they be lax. I'm gonna tell you something about the hood, right? The 4th of July is the best time for anybody. If I decided, I'm gonna say this from where I grew up at, right? I don't know about down here in Georgia, right? But up north in the hood, Chicago, Gary, all the most spots up there, right? 4th of July, it's like
Christmas.
turkey hunting season.
Oh, I said Christmas. Because you get a new outfit, you get to hang out. That's what I did for the 4th of July.
Look, 4th of July, if I'm about that life, we coming to get y'all.
So the 4th of July was like the purge. Like the purge.
Yeah. Yeah. For real, though. Because in Chicago, Hammond, Indiana, Gary, all those spots that's around Chicago, and some spots in Atlanta, right? If I start shooting, I could be the police get information on a certain block radius, and they can pinpoint where the gunshots came from.
Okay.
But on the 4th of July, baby girl,
they goes nuts.
Yeah,
they goes nuts.
Yeah, they go nuts. Because you can't pinpoint nothing.
Nope, because you don't know if it's a firework or it's a gun.
Yeah, so that's why so many niggas got shot, along with some gang things that was going on.
Yeah, they said it had a lot to do with gang rivalries, retaliation. They said it's a lot of that. And they said a lot of it is also because of those alleys that they got there. A lot of people come in between those alleys and just catch you completely off guard.
That's real talk. I remember, right, when I was a kid, I can walk through an alley, right? And I can walk through the alley. Let's say you stayed in 3900 block or 75th, whatever it is, right? So I can cut through your alley, which is behind my alley, and you might be chilling on across the street. So I can cut through the alley, right? And nobody see me, and I can just come bust you from across the street.
Damn.
Start shooting at you, you know what I'm saying? And dip before anything happen, get in my car and I'm gone. So alleys play a big part in
the shootings.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But not only alleys, you got guys do drive-bys. They ain't scared to do drive-bys, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
alleys is good. Those. Yeah.
It was some of those. Erica said yes, Wayman, the 4th and New Year's Eve.
What?
The 4th of July and New Year's Eve.
She right.
Yeah, they call it celebratory.
Yeah.
Yeah, celebratory shootings. That what they
Yeah,
call
she
it.
right.
Yep. Erica said this is a problem that has gotten out of control. No, it can't be fixed. No, it can't be fixed. The problem is poverty. This has been a problem for many and many of years. We see it on music videos, and these young people love to flow the leader. Love to follow the leader. You right about that, girl?
Yeah, you right.
Yep. And Nikki said they always did hang out all day and night in the streets. Stay busy. Yep. So we finna get into this next clip now. Y'all, we got a flashback, okay? This is a flashback. I know y'all remember the story that we did, that I did. And the story was about the little boy Amari. And Amari had got the parents say he got kidnapped, the mom and her boyfriend. Yeah. And then come to find out the boyfriend killed the little boy. So this is just a flashback right here. Y'all know I gotta do my commercial.
Peachy, Tyme. Peachy, Tyme. Yeah.
In response to the amount that the father's saying that his sister didn't come get him, and if that's really the case, then where's my son?
I mean, it seems to be, yeah. I mean, there's different stories.
All right, that was just a flashback. So y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember his little ugly ass, and he ended up being the one that killed that little boy, and sit up there pleading, talking about please bring my son back, and he ain't even the daddy. You know, little stupid stuff like that. So let me show y'all this. Bye. Now, wait, when I tell you I be doing my research.
I'm ready to talk.
I be doing my research. Do you hear me? This man done acted a plum fool. When I say a plum fool, a plum fool.
Let me see
So
that
I'm gonna
girl.
play this one first. And then it'll lead up to show y'all exactly what he done damn did. And the question for these clips that I'm finna play is this. He was up for death row for killing that little boy. They ended up not giving him death row. Okay? They just ended up giving him life with no parole. So the question is, when is it okay to give a person death row? Like, what do you have to do so bad? Because I feel like killing the kid, that's something that's wrong. Especially when the baby ain't number 2 years old. Because at 2 years old, you are innocent. You don't know what's going on. So, and you know I'm right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play this, and y'all tell me what y'all think. His name is Terrell. Terrell ugly ass. This is what Terrell decided to do, y'all. Terrell is inside the interrogation room, and watch what he does, Wayman. Watch what he do. Watch this.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun, dude! Drop the gun! You got a chance? No, drop the gun! Drop the gun! Terrell, drop the gun! You're making things worse! All right, go drop the gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. I got his right hand. Where's the point? Ah! Ah! Drop the gun. Ah! You got it? Got it. Control here. Give me the gun. Got it. My wrist! Stay there. Stop resisting now, all right? Stop resisting. Grab the cop's gun. Will you relax? Get patrol here. I don't have the radio.
They did get the gun from him. Thank God they got the gun from him. Nobody was hurt. So he took the gun. Not only did he kill this 2-year-old little boy, he done took the gun from out of the woman officer. You see how she jumped up on that table, Wayman?
Yeah, but I forgot all about what he, what he did. I was looking at how fat her ass was. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
I was like, damn, that bitch got a fat ass.
Oh my goodness. You said, wait a minute, y'all. He said that he done forgot about everything and that was going on and what he did.
I did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, Stevie. Steve said, hey, fam. That's Steve's son.
I'm sorry.
He still can't get over it, Steve. He can't get over what he just saw. But yes, he took the gun out of her pocket. And they all was trying to get the gun. But did you see the other man?
Who,
the
me?
Other officer, and like he said, did get it out of his hand, he's scared. Don't nobody got on bulletproof vests or nothing.
Yeah, I saw the whole clip, and he played it off. And then the old girl came through and he snatched the gun from her shit. And then, all I saw was fat ass after that. I'm sorry.
Everything else is going out the window for you.
I ain't see nothing else but fat ass.
I cannot with you. So anyway,
hold on, roll the clip back.
No, I'm not rolling that clip back. No, we are moving on to the next clip. I can't with you. I can't. So here we go, y'all, with this clip.
From our I-Team, Amari Nicholson is the name many of our viewers know by now, and according to testimony in the newly released court documents, the toddler's accused killer drew a map for police after he confessed. Vanessa Murphy joins us live in studio to explain more about the alleged confession. Vanessa.
Yeah, police say once Terrell Rhodes knew he was caught in a lie, he changed his story and then confessed to killing Amari Nicholson. Amari was just 2 years old. I want to warn our viewers, the details here are tough to listen to. During an interview with police, a homicide detective testified in front of the grand jury that Rhodes, quote, admitted that Amari had urinated on himself several times and he became upset and angry, so he hit Amari several times, end quote. He explained Amari was gasping for air and then turned blue and purple in the face. He said he tried CPR and Amari could not be revived. Rhodes was watching Amari while his girlfriend, who is the child's mother, was out of town to help care for a family member. Police say Rhodes drew a map to show where he put Amari's body. Investigators found the child's remains the next day. I talked with Amari's mother last month.
He took a precious child away from many people, and he needs to pay attention to how we all feel because this is not okay.
We do not know at this point whether the Clark County District Attorney's Office will pursue the death penalty. Last month, DA Steve Wolfson told me it was too early to tell. Rhodes is currently at the Clark County Detention Center.
So he did not get the death penalty at all. Wait a minute, you got everybody laughing in the comments. Because all you saw was that booty.
That motherfucker, hey, look, she got over that goddamn that table. All I saw was a peach.
But I mean, she hopped on that table so quick. She started hitting them all upside the head and everything.
Yeah, I counted all the hits, but all I saw was that ass, though.
You so crazy. So now, one thing that when I showed that clip, when we first started this story, a lot of people thought that the mom had something to do with it because the mom was sitting up there looking crazy. So the mom did not get arrested for it. But y'all check out what she recently, this is what made the update come about. She recently just got arrested. And look what she got arrested for.
Uh-oh.
We are going to begin with a developing story at this hour. The mother of a 2-year-old who was killed back in May is now facing prostitution charges. Court records show 21-year-old Taylor Nicholson is facing 3 counts of soliciting and or engaging in prostitution. She was arrested today and is being held on $5,000 bail right now. We've also learned that prosecutors will not seek the death penalty for Terrell Rhodes. He's Nicholson's former boyfriend, who police say admitted to killing the boy. The district attorney said, quote, "Rest assured, my office intends to move forward and seek justice for Amari by pursuing the conviction of Mr. Rhodes on the charge of murder and ensuring that he spends the rest of his life in prison," end quote.
Now, somebody has said, when I ran that story, somebody said that in the comments, somebody has said that she acted like that, that was her pimp. The boy that killed her son. Somebody in the comments said that. They was like, man, he acting like that, like he the pimp.
Shit, you couldn't tell?
Now she get arrested for prostitution.
I mean, well, goddamn, game recognized game. You couldn't tell that.
You see how they were standing up there?
Yeah, shit, you could tell. look, look at dude, and then look at her.
You said that's all you gotta do.
I mean, real talk. Dude, handsome dude, right?
Yeah.
Handsome dude.
He look like he a little bit alright.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit alright. You know what I'm saying? Then look at her little bony ass. He definitely ain't sleeping with her.
No, I don't think he is at all.
No, so I hate that the kids got messed up in the game. You know what I mean? I really hate that because kids get it hard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kids get it hard because people don't understand that kids are little human beings. We think they kids.
Yep. You are so right.
Yeah.
So right.
But real talk, yeah.
You are so right. So I want to show y'all this. We're down to the end of the show. It's my anniversary, y'all. Wait a minute, look at you.
Don't put that picture up. Oh, yeah. Go past that. Yeah. Go past that. Yeah. Thank you. Where you get that from, dog?
There you go again.
Hey, man. Bro.
But
where you get that from?
Off your YouTube page. Off your Facebook page.
I'm gonna get you, dog.
I be looking. I'm
gonna talk to you later.
Guys, this is what I wanted you guys to see. Did I post? No, I posted this yesterday, so this isn't the one. Hold on. That's not the one. So I'm gonna repost it again because that's not the one. I don't want y'all to see what I'm working on. Oh, y'all, this lady right here passed away. Suzanne Douglas. Can y'all see the screen? Can you see the screen, Wayman?
Nope.
You can see.
No, I can't.
Y'all can't see nothing?
No, I can see a picture, but it's like really small. Who is Suzanne Douglas?
It froze up. She's the woman from Parenthood. With what's that man name? Hold on. I'll show y'all a better picture. Let me share my screen again. She played in Parenthood with Robert Townsend. You don't remember her?
No.
Let me see. This is a better picture of her. Down here somewhere. Nope, I gotta click on this. I know you remember her. I know y'all remember her. Let me see. I thought I just click on it. Yeah. Yep, it opened up another page. Hold on. Cause y'all finna be shocked if y'all don't know who I'm talking about right offhand. But she played in a lot of stuff. But she's known for The Parenthood. Her.
Shit, I can't see her.
Now does she look familiar to y'all? She don't look familiar to you?
No, but she fine as fuck though.
Now, does she look familiar on here? This was The Parenthood. That was her in The Parenthood. And that's
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now you remember?
Yeah.
Yep, she passed away. They're not saying what she passed away from, but she passed away over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was gorgeous.
Yeah, Tamika says she heard about it this morning. Yeah, so that was sad. That was really sad. So all you guys have to do, and like I said, I'm going to post the link on my page. I'm going to post the link on my page so that y'all can see it. There go Wayman again.
Fat stomach guy.
Yeah, there you go again. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to post it. Y'all see it. Y'all will see it after the show. So I'm finna go ahead because Wayman got to get up and go to work in the morning. I got to work in the morning. And I definitely don't want Wayman to leave the show without seeing my motivation. I do a motivation for every show. Every show.
Hey, cuz.
Every show.
Cuz.
Uh-huh.
Can I do one thing before you close me out of here real quick?
Sure. Well, you're gonna be able to talk again before after the motivation.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go.
I don't care what the odds are. If there's any chance, I will back myself. If there is a hope in hell, I will fight for that hope. I will fight for my heaven. What's the alternative? Quit? Surrender? No, we do not quit. We never surrender. If I'm going 1v1 with LeBron James, Jordan, Tyson, Ali, a lion, or King Kong himself, anyone, it doesn't matter who it is or how great they are, I will back myself. Not because I'm arrogant, not because I am stupid, because if there is a chance, it is possible. And if it is possible, I have to fight for that possibility. Even if the odds are 1 in a billion or 1 in 100 trillion, I do not care. Anything can happen when you're willing to die for that cause. This talk is not about going 1v1 with the greats of sport. This is about believing in yourself. When the world convinced you, you have no right to believe. When your conditioning or your family or society convince you to stay in your safe little box, you're not good enough to do that. It's too risky. It can't be done. No one in the family has done that before. Take the safe path. No, I will fight for my greatest life. I will fight for my true potential. If they think it is impossible, I'll back myself. If it hasn't been done, I'll back myself. If it can't be done, I'll back myself. I'll back myself. Do you understand? I always back myself. Don't even consider it a possibility. I will back down from a challenge. I won't quit. I won't surrender. I will always back myself. You have to have the courage to fight for what you really want in life. If you don't, you'll only guarantee living in regret. I don't want that to be my life. I'd rather die trying. Believe in yourself.
I bet you that's where 50 Cent got that from. I'd rather die trying. Mama said, love you, nephew.
Till I said, love her too.
Wow, MG, did she? Yep, Lena, she did pass away. Tamika said she heard about that this morning. But yeah, y'all put them pictures in the comments before we go. Put them pictures in the comments, baby. But I love that motivation. Basically what I got out of it was no matter who tells you you can't do anything, you may get a whole lot of no's, but you will eventually get one yes. But in order for you to get that one yes and you getting a whole lot of no's, you have to believe in yourself when don't nobody else believe in you. When everybody telling you, oh, it's going to take forever for you to get there. It's going to take you forever to get to the top. You got to keep trying. Why? Because you believe in yourself. So that's how I feel about the motivation. What you got to say about the motivation? Look at them peaches. Hey, Josie. Look at them peaches. Wait a minute, what you say? How you want to close out tonight?
Well, I mean, you know, I love you, little cuz, you know, and I've been around you my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I just admire what you're doing, and I like your grind, and I like how you even about before the show even started. Man, you talked about stuff that was personal. You know what I'm saying? So folks don't know the stuff that we know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And your adversity and what you went through and your heartache and your tears and all that stuff. All they see is you smiling. They don't see your tears.
Like that.
Yeah. They didn't see them tears for you to get there.
Exactly.
Right. So I just want to say this, and I'm not going to pray, but I'm going to talk and pray. Not pray and pray, just talk and pray.
Mm-hmm.
So all I want to say is that may God our Father, our Adonai, Abba Father, continue to bless you on your journey.
Oh.
May He continue to give you the desires of your heart. May you continue to stay faithful to Him and keep Him first in your journey every step of the way. Don't lose sight of who He is, because He is Alpha and Omega.
Yep, you're right
Beginning
about
and the end. And your career will only be guided to success, to success, to success, to success.
To success.
If you keep Him first and use Him as your guidance in what you do, and the first fruits of what you do.
Oh. Well, thank you. See, you guys, street niggas can change.
Shut up, nigga.
They can change. They can change.
Man, shut up.
But no, thank you so much, Wayne, man. That means a lot to me coming from you. It really do. You know, I hear that a lot from my friends. But I hear it from my mom, of course, you know. But I don't too much hear a lot of it from a lot of my family members. I have my cousins, my certain cousins, maybe about a couple of them, you know, Julie, Marquay, Keisha, you know, they all I know they back me up 100%. You know what I'm saying? So for you to come on here on my platform, I hope you enjoyed yourself, which I know that you did, because you told me that you might have to come down early and shit, but you stayed the whole time. I'm so happy.
You got me.
And Erica, yes, and Erica just as well. You know what I'm saying? I have certain, and Jolene, she come on here and she support me just as well, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it all day long. You know, because this shit ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. But I enjoy it. I enjoy coming on here. I enjoy taking pictures. I enjoy smiling. I enjoy talking loud. And I enjoy doing what the hell I want to do. Whew.
Go ahead, girl.
That was a lot.
Go ahead, girl. Jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Because I'm around the way, girl. Yes. But Wayman, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And don't go nowhere. You stay right there. And we're going to close out this show. Y'all don't forget to check me out. I'll be back on Friday. Also, y'all can catch me Saturday at Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio. Y'all, we in a new building, baby. We in the new building. So y'all can see me in the new building on Saturday. So y'all better make sure y'all show up. Because I'm going to show out. So y'all show up. That's all I need y'all to do is show up. And I'm going to show out in the new building. How about that? That's what I'm going to do.
Free food. There's going to be some free food there out.
It's nice. I don't know if that, we can't eat it from there. We ain't going to be able to eat it from there.
I'm gonna bring some.
Nah, you got to stay outside.
Damn, shit.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really, really nice. So, you know, it got to be broke in first. You know, when you got to break stuff in.
Yeah, I bet you do, nigga.
First. Exactly. So, y'all, thank you guys so much once again, because y'all know I can keep talking and talking and talking and talking. So, we finna go ahead and get up out of here. And once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to this video. Find me on all platforms. And we finna be up out of here. And y'all know what y'all gotta do. You already know. Don't play. Don't play. Y'all gonna sit here and y'all gonna listen to my babies. Why? Because I gotta listen to them too. So y'all gonna listen to them. Bye. Mwah.
Thank you